Good morning. This is early Captions, a press review slot on GMKT. Good morning, K-Town. You're welcome to the show. Today I'm joined by in-house journalist Eli Belua. Eli, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Today we're going to look into three papers: the Chronicle Times, Municipal Updates, and the Guardian Post.
Okay.
Yeah, the Chronicle Times. This brings us right at home. The burial of Mukete, V. Mukete. I think it's on the 28th.
Yeah, it's on the 28th of this month.
This month is a Saturday.
It's a Saturday, so it's very sad because
I know.
Fon V. Mukete has been an icon
In this town.
in this town. You know, with the opening of the Mukete plantation,
Many people have been employed by that
employed,
particular family. And
he was a father of peace. He was somebody who always preached peace. And
Mukete is one of those who, if you are talking about Cameroon today, his name must be there. All the pillars of unification.
those are the people who went through everything, and they can tell us the story how it was.
And the 28th, I expect it to be a big event. Of course, it's not just
It should
anybody.
be. It should be.
I don't think it's going to pass unnoticed.
No, it should be.
Okay. I hope KCBS will be represented there.
We hope so.
you should be there.
We hope so.
Also, the Chronicle Times talk about after every work comes to construction. It happens with the First World War, Second World War, all the Marshall Plan had a Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe after the war. Now the construction, they say GCAM supports the construction of Northwest and Southwest. So how do you think GCAM can actually be effective?
Well, it will be effective.
Okay.
Because when these constructions are done, there's going to be employment.
Yeah.
Companies will take over, because with the crisis, some companies have relocated. Some companies are afraid to settle.
Many are afraid to settle.
Yes, but if there's a commission that comes to help these companies with constructions, and the companies are based, there will be employment, because Northwest and Southwest is facing unemployment. So many people are out there. Yes,
a lot.
The reason why people just go on the streets and do crazy things because
they're idle.
They're idle. They don't have something that they are
doing. I'll tell what happened in Germany. Adolf Hitler, of course, was known to be a dictator. Of course, but what Adolf Hitler? If you go to Europe today, you see Germany has one of the best road networks in the world. Adolf Hitler engaged all the youths. They were working. No youth was idle. Everybody had to work, and then they will pay them later. But everybody worked, so we made sure that everybody was occupied. And you see where Germany is today. So I was thinking, why can't the government not use people to make the roads? Just bring the machines and then use all the youth to employ them. And maybe, I don't know, but that is something that they should be thinking, doing. We have a lot of labor.
Cameroon has labor. And if the youths are engaged in something,
I don't see why they want to go and bring Chinese workforce. Of course, the engineers and technicians can come, but the workforce should be done by locals, because you're going to increase a lot of.
Calling the Chinese, even the Japanese, just for supervision.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you are bringing the officials, yes, the main bed, if you are bringing the brain bed, the main labor force should be local people. Just imagine if you go to, let's take this Kumba-Monimba road stretch, for example.
Yes.
If you want to retire this road, just imagine that all these villages around, you take youth there to work. Who is going to this?
Nobody is going to be idle.
Good. And when people are idle, they don't think. Remember, they say the devil has worked for idle minds.
Yeah, since the government is out to reconstruct the Northwest and Southwest, I think that they will put it in the commission, because when youths are active, they don't have time to sit and think.
Of course, because when you go to work, of course, construction is very demanding. When you work by 5, 6, you are tired. You go and sleep.
You are resting. You don't have time to move.
Yeah. So let's hope that we're optimistic. Of course, now they're talking about. The GM was in their meeting the other day, and they talk about asking them to help.
And that's a wonderful idea. What the government wants to.
Yeah, it's going to actually.
It's a step.
A step in the right direction.
Yes, in the right direction.
Maybe 2 steps even.
I hope so.
Let's move to municipal updates. So what they're saying. Okay, municipal updates talks about Honorable Ifakao died in Boya.
Yes, the
municipal
honorable
updates talking about her funeral program. The funeral program is found in municipal updates. So if you get paper, you're going to. This also was very powerful, because she was the CPA, that is Cameroon Parliamentary Commonwealth. She was also the representative, and she was the the permanent representative for CBDM in Fako. I think that was a big human affair.
Yeah, but the thing is, we all die someday.
I know.
And I know that she has left
She
something
lived a good
that
life. No,
we
somebody
should
said,
follow.
somebody said this well was too good for her. Somebody said something like that. That she was too good for this
people
way.
must talk.
No, I mean they were saying how
Yeah,
good
they
she
were
was.
analyzing.
Yeah, she was good. Either this well was too good for her, or she was too good for this well. No, she was a tough woman. She did a lot of things. Okay, and also in the municipal update, they say GCAM reconstruction plan Southwest and Northwest. It's as if the Northwest and Southwest is receiving much attention this time from the government.
You know, the Northwest and Southwest has been affected for the past 5 years now with the
I know.
Anglophone crisis. And if the government wants to pay more attention to the Northwest and Southwest, then it's good, because the Northwest and Southwest produces food for the whole country. And when this area is down, that means something is lacking.
Something's lacking.
So no matter, people may say that the Northwest and Southwest are not significant, but they are to the government.
Of course.
Because
No part of the country
yes,
is
no part
significant
of
to
the
the
country
government.
the Cameroon government sees the Northwest and Southwest as every other region.
Of course. And also, there's this caption municipal update. They say, reconstruction, the unavoidable path to peace. I love that caption.
Yes.
Because when there's reconstruction, people get at least pacified.
Yes, people.
Get satisfied. Because if you get up, people are angry because the houses have been burnt or school have been destroyed. But if you get up and see
And you see
these
things-
structures,
yes, these structures
it
are
plays over
back.
the mind. It plays over the mind. At least things are getting better.
There's somebody who is in his house, even if he has nothing, but he's happy.
Of
because
course.
he's in his house. And when this reconstruction takes place, you know, now they say children don't go to schools because the schools are not there.
Schools are not there. Most people.
Most of the schools have been burned down. Most of the schools have been isolated.
Yeah, that's
benches
it. We
destroyed.
just had the administrator from Hope
Clinic, he was
saying that
explaining.
in Kosela is almost a deserted area.
Yes,
So-
but if these things are put in place, children will have hope.
Let me tell you something. Go to a village with nobody, with no individual living, announce reconstruction, those people will come back.
Of course.
You get the point? You just go and see today, they will start building Kwakwa. You see, everybody will start going back. It's my village, I want to walk.
That is it.
So I think I'm happy with the focus now on the Southwest and Northwest from the government. And we hope that is going to be a good follow-up. I think. Wish them the best.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go now to the Guardian Post. We have 3 papers today. As I said, we have 3 papers today. Let's
Okay.
go to the Guardian Post. Okay. The Guardian Post is asking this question: is Minister Ganu Jumesi deaf, blind, or simply hates Anglophones? This Bamenda Babajo Road is a problem in this country, Eli.
Well, that caption is really heavy.
And
Because-
but why is the minister silent? I mean, you said something to the minister. That is his work.
You know, the issue is we should ask the minister, because that road, if we want to go back in time, there was some construction there.
Okay.
Constructions have been taking place. And when people are walking, when you're walking and you are not safe, you cannot walk.
Okay.
You can't walk.
I know.
Yes. So maybe we have this delay because of the unrest in that area. Because you can't send somebody to walk and the person comes back wounded. The next time the person will not go back again. So I believe that if they want the road to be made, they should implement security.
Okay.
There should be full security so that what they want to
You've
be
said
accomplished.
something also because people are so scared.
Yes, people are also
But
scared.
now, but in such areas, the military, they have a military corps, military engineering corps that can work there. Of course, they have. Nobody can attack the military because I was prepared. So I don't know. Why don't they use the military to maybe let's hope they're working on that? Because why people say they hate Anglophone, because they're saying that if it was in Anglophone, if I was side, it would have been attended to.
There are places in the Francophone sections that
Which are even worse.
Which are even worse.
I know.
There are places in Douala that you
die if you're in Cameroon.
Yes.
It happens. Okay. I'm just saying this human interest story also in the Guardian Post. Say, that customs impounds huge consignment of smuggled liquor, I'm sure from Nigeria.
You know, Cameroon, we have this tendency of consuming foreign goods
Okay.
more than our own products.
Okay.
And
And
especially
it is the issue here is smuggled. That's the catchword here. It's smuggled. If you go and buy your wine and pay your custom duty, nobody will. Yeah.
that
This
is
idea of people is going to smuggle without paying the taxes, and it's dangerous because How does the government make money? From taxes people
From
pay.
taxes.
Now you go and buy these drinks, you don't pay, they come and make money. I think people should have some civic
Yeah,
responsibility
what
in
the
that.
custom is doing now is good, because if they want to look into, there are so many illegal drinks round about.
And some of them are not sure of how they are buried in the country.
Yes, they don't understand. I must tell you, there was last month I was watching AIT,
Yeah.
and there was this complaint. They said in Nigeria there are two kinds of canned malta:
Yeah, okay.
the original and the locally made canned malta. And then the governor of that region, I think it was in, when is it Edo State, somewhere
Okay.
like that. Yes, Edo State. So the man was like, he caught these people in the act,
Okay.
and they were producing. Now when you consume the malta, they
take
have
the can.
people who pick the cans on the
And they
streets,
go and clean.
and they go and clean it, and they
put
put
whatever
the
they put.
yes, and they sell to the
Or that
to
can
the
be whatever
public.
and people buy. I think the government needs to
And
restrict.
these canned drinks, they have a duration before
Of
they tell
course.
you expiring.
Normally.
But this one expired before the time. You see that they said after 3 months, people notice that it has changed. It has a very
Yeah.
bad taste because it didn't go through the right
Because preservation
source.
and
Yes.
conserving drinks is
Yes.
is quite a science that they have to study. Well, but I think the custom is doing. I mean, place we don't need these drinks in the country.
No,
We shall
we
not
don't-
check. I think the custom should keep doing a
Because
good
it
job.
affects our health.
Good job, custom. Please keep doing these things for us. So, Eli, this is very interesting. The government discovered that they have a lot of fake workers in this country, and somebody says, and the government said they are going to spend 4 billion to move fake workers. Is that not ironical?
The issue is fake workers. How did they come there?
Then you need 4 billion
Then you need
to
4
clean
billion
them, to clean them away.
remove them.
For
The thing is, I believe if there is transparency in every ministry, you will not have fake workers.
okay,
If people come in legally,
and they tag and they say extravagant beggars. You need 4 billion
to
to
remove.
clean your state payroll,
Why?
pay people and those. First of all, this issue of, but why are we always going for loans? Never about even post of you are always going for loan. 4 billion. That is much money. That is 4,000 million.
And that money can be used to do something wonderful for the state.
Eli, I'm sure someday I hope you will be president of some of these countries. Some of these things you may want
No,
to.
I don't have any ambition to be a president.
Also in the Guardian Post, they say 20th May, one of the causes of Anglophone problems. That is a very sensitive topic about 20th May. It's, the Guardian Post say one of the causes of Anglophone problem. One of the root causes of 20th May.
20th marks the unitary state.
Yeah.
And if they say it's one of the causes,
Maybe Anglophones are not happy, probably because they're aware of 20th May. You know, they all say that they have not been actually following interpreting the
you know
system.
what? The problem I have is it is the Anglophones who are killing the Anglophones.
Not even the other way.
Yes, if we want to look at this thing critically, it is those who say they are fighting for us, they are the ones killing us.
Yeah. So they can't 20th May. But issues like 20th May, these are issues to me they look very, very constitutional and parliamentary. That cannot be discussed at the level of the parliament.
So,
It's not, of course, we have opinion. Of course, it's a free system. And people have the right to
it's an
think.
opinion.
Because Pobia once said she doesn't want Kemonans to go to the bush to speak their mind anymore.
It's
So
if
people
you
have the
want
right to
talk-
feel. So I mean, so if somebody says it's a wood cover report, that is his own view. And earlier, I think that's we have just 3 papers for today, and you know today is midweek and papers don't come out every day.
Okay.
It was nice having you on this version of early captions.
I'm happy being here. I'm
Okay.
always happy.
Viewers, that's all we had today for early captions. Thanks for watching. Stay glued. Good morning, K-Town continues. Thanks for watching KCBS. Bye bye.
For sponsorship and publicity, KCBS TV can be reached on +237 677 17